What is up, guys? My name is the Austinator, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of MyGM mode. We are just a couple episodes away from Extreme Rules, and both shows are going to have some special implications. Or, well, not really implications, but I know Smackdown has some implications, but my show will have the implications for the future of this brand, while also continuing the build for Extreme Rules. So without further ado, guys, let's get right underway, as we're going to kick off the show with the Women's Tag Team Champions, Tegan Nox and Bayley, taking on Becky Lynch and the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, who Bianca Belair is going to be facing Raquel Gonzalez at Extreme Rules in a rematch from SummerSlam, and Becky Lynch, who's been having problems with both Bayley and Tegan Nox, well, realistically with Tegan Nox, so they're both just going to wrestle and see what happens. Well, both teams are going to wrestle, not both women, but both women will probably wrestle each other eventually, but Raquel Gonzalez is going to get in the way, so we're going to see how this match does here with the interference.
1, 2, 3.
And, ooh, the women's tag champs get a big win over the Raw Women's Champion, as Raquel Gonzalez and Bianca Belair's rivalry continues to grow. Very interesting. Not a bad start, but it could have been better for the opener. And then next up, we got the call-out promo from Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns coming out during Randy Orton's matchup last episode. I believe it was a tag match. I don't remember who won or lost, but I believe that Randy Orton's going to call out Roman Reigns to see what's going on there. Excellent promo from Randy Orton. Of course, these two will be facing off against each other for one more time for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. Which stipulation are we going to have? We'll find out at Extreme Rules. But in our second matchup, we have two new signees. We got Mia Yim and Saray. Both women, this matchup is just going to be a very quick explanation. Both women just got signed to Raw, and they're just looking to, I guess, showcase what they can do here. So let's see how this match does.
1, 2, 3.
And Mia Yim gets a big win in the second match. Ooh, 1.5 star. Not great. I'm gonna be honest. Not a great first two matches, but hopefully they'll get better. And we get a role change promo from Bobby Lashley. I mean, Bobby Lashley, who had a hell of a performance against Randy Orton at SummerSlam. And I think Bobby Lashley's looking to get a new lease on life, if you will. I think he thinks a personality change will help him in the long term, and we'll see. We'll see how that happens here, as a good promo from Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley turns into a babyface. We're going to see how that will affect Bobby Lashley's run in the long term on Raw. Speaking of, we're going to have a tag team match, another tag match, of course, and it's actually going to be Keith Lee and the current number one contender, Murphy, after whoever wins Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns, taking on one of the final four in the WWE Championship Gold Rush Tournament, or the number one contenders tournament, Robert Roode and Joaquin Wilde. This match really happened because Keith Lee and Robert Roode have been at each other's throats. Robert Roode beat Keith Lee to advance in the tournament, and Murphy wanted to help his boy Keith Lee out. So that's how we got this matchup here tonight, and yeah, we're just going to see how this goes here.
1, 2, 3.
And Keith Lee and Murphy get a big win. Alright, 2.5 star. You like to see it. So far, solid show overall for Monday Night Raw. Not bad. Could be better, but so far, not horrible. And then we got it looks like we're going to have a heel turn from Io Shirai. Io Shirai, a former women's tag team champion with Liv Morgan. I think she's upset over the fact that she's no longer a champion, and kind of like Bobby Lashley, wanting to change her personality up a bit. Hopefully this will be a career changer for her on Monday Night Raw, as it was an excellent heel promo, it looks like, and now Io Shirai is the heel. Now I wonder how that's going to work for her on Raw, but we will see. And now coming up next is the final match in the number one contenders tournament, as Jeff Hardy takes on Alexander Wolfe. Now again, this is going to be another match of this current rivalry of Imperium versus Ricochet and Jeff Hardy. Gunther defeated Ricochet to qualify for the Final Four. Now Jeff Hardy and Alexander Wolfe looking to join his current Imperium, or one half of the Raw Tag Champs, whereas Jeff Hardy looking to regain a world title. He hasn't won a world title since he won his last in TNA in, I believe it was 2012 or 2013. Somewhere around there. But can Jeff Hardy or Alexander Wolfe advance? Let's find out. Let's see who will join Finn Balor, Gunther, and Robert Roode. So here we are in Toronto, Canada, and out first is someone who's very excitable, former Raw Tag Team Champion and multiple times World Champion. He's held pretty much every single title there is to hold in the WWE. Now looking to become World Champion once again, or at least stake his claim to a World Championship, or at least a number one contender spot. But in order for him to do so, he has to go over 3 other guys.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Well, for Jeff Hardy, this is probably going to be a must-win for him, because if he wins here tonight, he gets some momentum going into his Raw Tag Team Championship rematch with Ricochet against Imperium at Extreme Rules. But also, he gets a shot at becoming a double champion if he regains the Raw Tag Team Championships. But in order for him to do so, he has to take on somebody who's a very, I gotta say, very underrated and tough opponent in Alexander Wolfe. So this matchup is going to be very interesting, as these two have faced off against one another in the past. But how will this go now that there's some big match implications going into the tournament and Extreme Rules? But now, speaking of one half of the Raw Tag Champs, here comes one half of the Tag Champs, Alexander Wolfe. I'll get into his accomplishments once the ring announcer comes in here, but with the Imperium stance, with the arms around his back, he's a very serious individual. You do not want to take this guy lightly, as he's a very accomplished, not very accomplished, but he's definitely had some success here in...
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 245 pounds, one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, Alexander Wolfe.
Alexander Wolfe, he's been a part of a previous faction, Sanity, where he was one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions alongside Killian Dane and Eric Young. Now with Imperium, he's reached another Tag Team Championship reign, but this time in the Raw Tag Team titles. But how long is Gunther and Alexander Wolfe going to be able to hold on to them, as Alexander Wolfe and Gunther will face Jeff Hardy and Ricochet? And I've been hearing rumors that the matchup at Extreme Rules could be a ladder match. So that is going to be very interesting on how Imperium are going to fare against Hardy and Ricochet, two guys who would be able to benefit from that. But tonight, it's just a standard one-on-one match. And the winner of this goes to the semifinals here, but Jeff Hardy looking to deflect some strikes, but Alexander Wolfe catches him anyway. And now Alexander Wolfe with an aggressive start with a bunch of strikes to Jeff Hardy. I think Alexander Wolfe is just looking to hurt Jeff Hardy, as he's with a knee to the arm and looks for a quick cover here. Alexander Wolfe cover 2. No, but a kick out at 2 by Jeff Hardy. I think this matchup is going to be very aggressive. Oh, and Jeff Hardy just bouncing Alexander Wolfe's head across the top turnbuckle, and Jeff Hardy throwing him over the top rope. And now Jeff Hardy quickly going after the knee of Alexander Wolfe. Both men looking to hurt each other, but at the same time, looking to get a convincing win here, as Jeff Hardy with a bunch of strikes. Very aggressive from both men. Oh, God, and that's just a back suplex onto the floor, back first. That is going to hurt, no matter who you are. And a front slam again. His back just hitting the ring floor. That's... Even the mat will not protect you on that floor, as Jeff Hardy just throwing Alexander Wolfe right across that floor. And Jeff Hardy's back in the ring taunting. I think he wants to showcase who exactly owns this match in the ring right now, as Jeff Hardy in control on top of Alexander Wolfe. And now Jeff Hardy now go for a suplex. Oh, and again on the floor. And now a moonsault. Now I think he's going after the midsection in the back of Alexander Wolfe. And I thought he was going for something there, but oh, wait a minute. Jeff Hardy up on the top. And a leg drop, a top rope leg drop. And oh, and he misses the moonsault. What a showing from Jeff Hardy here. And again, he's just throwing him near the barricade. And just a couple of strikes again by Jeff Hardy. And now he's going back after the leg of Alexander Wolfe, looking to take out his lower base. That's a very smart move. Oh, and again a strike. Oh, but it looks like Alexander Wolfe countered, but Jeff Hardy again may have looked for a front slam again, but Alexander Wolfe countered. I think Jeff Hardy went for it 2 times too many, and now this time Alexander Wolfe throwing him across the floor. Now Alexander Wolfe pointing at Jeff Hardy, telling him to get back inside the ring. Oh, wait, looks like for a strike, but he missed. I don't know how you can miss that. And now Alexander Wolfe gonna capitalize, and just again, just face first into the turnbuckle, just like Jeff Hardy did to him earlier, and now Alexander Wolfe is in control. Stops to the midsection to Jeff Hardy. Cover again by Wolfe to get a big win here. No, and a kick out at 1. Oh, wait. Oh, Jeff Hardy caught him with a twist of fate. Twist of fate to Alexander Wolfe. Cover. 2. No, and a kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 after the twist of fate. Oh, it looks like Jeff Hardy might be looking for the swanton. Oh, the knees to the back. That might have cost Jeff Hardy. And now Alexander Wolfe already got him. Back first into the turnbuckle, throwing him across the ring. And now it looks like it looks to be an anaconda vice. If he can get Jeff Hardy to tap out, but just a couple knees to the back of the head of Alexander Wolfe. Oh, he's countering again. Oh, but this time he just again could not counter the strikes, but Jeff Hardy comes back with strikes of his own. Now go for a springboard crossbody to Alexander Wolfe. Cover again. Can we see Jeff Hardy advance here too? No, again a kick out at 2. Both men just fighting it out here. Oh, but this might have been a mistake. Oh, and a neck breaker by Alexander Wolfe. That may... Oh, just again a bunch of strikes. Oh, but he missed again. Jeff Hardy going to capitalize. Up to the turnbuckle. And a big strike to the face. And now Alexander Wolfe sitting in the corner. Alley-oop bomb by Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff Hardy... Look at the confidence of Jeff Hardy. Oh, he thinks it's over. Cover. 2. No, and a kick out at 2 again. Both men just giving their all here. Knowing this is a big win can get up to a number 1 contender spot. Oh, but I think Jeff Hardy may have cost himself here with a sit-up powerbomb. Covered by Alexander Wolfe to advance. Alexander Wolfe advances. Wow!
Here is your winner, Alexander Wolfe.
That's impressive. Alexander Wolfe gets a big win, and he advances to the Final 4 with Gunther. What is this going to mean for the tournament, and who is Alexander Wolfe going to face? A very impressive and aggressive victory for Alexander Wolfe as he gets a big win over Jeff Hardy. This is definitely going to give Imperium some momentum as we end Monday Night Raw, as the semifinals looks to be Finn Balor, Robert Roode, Gunther, and Alexander Wolfe. That's impressive. So Alexander Wolfe gets a big win, 2.5-star matchup. Wasn't bad, could have been better. But still, I feel like we got some good progress in terms of building up some storylines and introducing some new stars, and hopefully seeing how the future of Raw is going to shape up. So overall, I would say it was a pretty, not successful, but I would say it was a pretty solid episode of Raw. I'll give it that. So we now end Raw as we now go to SmackDown. Right, so we will be starting off SmackDown with the SmackDown Women's Champion Rhea Ripley taking on Asuka. Both women who will be going after one another for the SmackDown Women's Championship, more than likely at Extreme Rules, as Rhea Ripley takes on Asuka. This match, I don't know how this match is going to work here, but I think it's going to be a very interesting match to see how the momentum will shift going into the pay-per-view. So let us see how this matchup goes here.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, Asuka gets a big win over Rhea Ripley in a 3-star match. Okay, very good start as the rivalry continues to grow between Rhea Ripley and Asuka. And now we're going to get a call-out promo from Shayna Baszler to Mandy Rose. This is very interesting. I think we're going to see a rivalry grow between the two as Shayna Baszler and Mandy Rose have some history, but really it's just about two former NXT Women's Champions, and we're going to see how this promo goes here. And a good promo as it starts up a feud between the two. And now we're going to have a matchup between Shawn Michaels and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, who lost a big tag match previously, and Shawn Michaels costing Seth Rollins, giving Seth Rollins a suspension. We're going to see how this match is going to go, but Seth Rollins runs in, so I don't know how this is going to affect his job or his suspension, but we will find out soon enough.
1, 2, 3.
Samoa Joe finally gets a big win in a 2.5-star match, which continues to grow the feud between Seth Rollins and Shawn Michaels. So currently the feud between Seth and Shawn is at a level 2. Alright, you'll love to see it. Rob Van Dam going to be cutting an advertising promo to give them some money. And he gets an excellent promo, giving him some extra dough. And now we get Angelo Dawkins versus Kevin Nash. So the Street Profits basically reunited last episode, and they defeated the Outsiders, who were the champions, or at least it was a couple episodes ago. But Angelo Dawkins is going to be taking on Kevin Nash as Scott Hall is on rest. So we will see if Angelo Dawkins can beat Kevin Nash here.
1,
And maybe give themselves a SmackDown tag title opportunity in the future. And Angelo Dawkins gets a big one over Nash in a 2-star match. So obviously there's a rivalry brewing between the Profits and the Outsiders for the SmackDown tag title. So that is going to be very interesting compared to see how they're going to do against the Outsiders in a big match situation. And now Candice LeRae going to be cutting a charity promo, and the charity promo is good, giving them 5,000 extra fans. And now it is time for the main event for SmackDown, as the Universal Champion Drew McIntyre going to be taking on John Cena. Now, I know what you guys are wondering. Why is Cena and McIntyre facing each other early? Well, it's mainly because this match will determine what their stipulation is going to be for Extreme Rules, as whoever wins gets to choose the stipulation. So if McIntyre wins, he could choose any stipulation he wants. But if Cena wins, he can choose whatever stipulation he wants. So it is going to be very interesting to see how this will basically culminate at Extreme Rules, as Drew McIntyre takes on John Cena. Who is going to win here? Let us find out. And here we go. We're back in Toronto, Canada, as now out comes this is the first time we're going to see Drew McIntyre with the Universal Championship around his waist. But this is not the first time we've seen Drew McIntyre this series. We've seen him multiple times. But Drew McIntyre had his biggest win at SummerSlam, where he defeated Seth Rollins for the Universal title. But now he's got a tough task in front of him, as he now has to take on the 16-time world champion John Cena, who, if he beats McIntyre at Extreme Rules, could be 17-time world champion. And McIntyre bringing in the sword, kind of hoping to maybe stab the sword into Cena's heart, metaphorically, of course.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Oh, and listen to this crowd. This crowd is loving this guy. And now he's taking off the Universal Championship. He recently new Universal Champion. He is the third Universal Champion in the series, as Seth Rollins and Montez Ford are previous champions. But now Drew McIntyre screaming like Braveheart, he now owns SmackDown, just like Seth Rollins and Montez Ford did beforehand. But this is a very courageous effort from Drew McIntyre to take out somebody who's on a roll right now in John Cena. After 2 convincing wins over Montez Ford at SummerSlam and Shawn Michaels a couple episodes ago. We're gonna see how this match will fare here, as this is a dream match all in itself. As now here comes the 16-time world champion, a guy in this new change in attitude can beat anybody with just a single move, whether it be a punch, an elbow drop, an AA.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This new confidence of John Cena, you love to see, as John Cena, even though he is kind of, well, this new change in attitude is not the best, John Cena is still loved by the fans, and he's still parading around as if he's the good guy around here. And I think John Cena will do whatever it takes to become the #1 contender, or at least get the match type, because he is the #1 contender, as he is going to face Drew McIntyre at Extreme Rules, which is going to be a big marquee matchup all in itself, as John Cena currently propping up the fingers, hoping to once again be the champion and lead SmackDown. But in order for him to do that, he's got to grasp the title from Drew McIntyre's hands. As here we go, main event time for SmackDown. Cena and McIntyre to determine the matchup for Extreme Rules. Here we go, as now John Cena quickly starting off with a belly-to-belly, but McIntyre's already up to his feet. And now McIntyre going to be thrown over the top rope, punch to the face. Now just draping his head and neck over the top rope, and McIntyre again is up. Which that goes to show you the level of toughness McIntyre has, but Cena just throwing him over the top, over his shoulder. This new attitude of Cena is just absolutely impressive here. He's got him in a submission hold. If McIntyre taps out here, that not only is that momentum for John Cena, but that is, like, not a good start for McIntyre. He's running again. Cena just in control of this matchup. And it looks like McIntyre is currently just in trouble here. Looking for a diving fist drop on McIntyre counters. And a big boot to the face of Cena. And now Cena kicking off McIntyre. Oh, go for an elbow drop, but McIntyre countered, as now McIntyre going to... Oh, look at that. Look at the strength of McIntyre. Oh, look at this. Just keeping him up there, but just dropping him down with that stalling suplex. And now McIntyre now going to show off his own aggressiveness as he's stopping the chest of Cena. Covered by McIntyre to beat Cena here, too. But a kick out by John Cena. That was first cover of the matchup. Oh, but McIntyre himself looking to go up top. And now McIntyre with an elbow drop that connects. And now McIntyre now going to follow that up with a bunch of strikes to the face of John Cena. And now McIntyre showing off that confidence. That's, having that confidence as champion is what you need. And that's what you need against a guy like John Cena in his first matchup. But, Cena caught him. If Cena off the ropes, if he hits this could be McIntyre in trouble with the 5-knuckle shuffle. 5-knuckle shuffle to McIntyre, and with this new Cena, the match can end at any time. Cover 2, but again a kick out at 2 by McIntyre. Kick out by the champion. And now McIntyre is in a daze. AA time! AA! Or the FU, depending on what Cena likes to call it these days. 2! No to kick out at 2 out of the AA or the FU. And just a stop to the arm and a big forearm to the face of McIntyre. McIntyre may have been upset after that. Oh no, and again looking for a DDT, but John Cena just again. He's just... Oh wait, no boy. The fisherman suplex by Cena. And now John Cena just asking McIntyre to get up. And now a kick to the back of McIntyre. And an elbow to the face. John Cena has just, ever since this new attitude change, he has been more aggressive, and now McIntyre just showing off his arm strength. I don't know if I would do that right now in a match against John Cena, Drew, but again looking for that stalling suplex. And it looks like he might be hitting it again, and again he hits it on Cena. And now it stops to the chest, and again it strikes to the chest. McIntyre, again, just like Cena earlier, was in control. Now DDT, the move that McIntyre tried to hit earlier, and again a bunch of strikes to Cena. Oh, but Cena again counters with a bunch of forearms to the head. Now Cena was just taunting McIntyre to get up, and again maybe look for the fisherman suplex, and he got him again. Oh, but McIntyre's up again. Oh, but McIntyre punch to the midsection. No, Cena with strikes. Uh-oh, AA time. No, McIntyre countered. McIntyre countered, chop. Claymore! What an exchange! Holy crap! 2. McIntyre gets a win. Wow! What an ending! McIntyre gets the win. So McIntyre, first match in the main event as champion, gets a big win over John Cena heading into their match at Extreme Rules. And that was impressive. Countering the AA into the Claymore. You gotta wonder, does McIntyre gonna have Cena's number or the other way around? And now he's screaming into the crowd, man. 2-star matchup. I don't know about that. I thought that match was pretty good. So McIntyre and Cena's rivalry continues to grow as heading into Extreme Rules. McIntyre is going to choose the stipulation. But the question is, what's McIntyre going to choose here? I don't know, but this was insane. McIntyre beats John Cena to end Smackdown. So McIntyre gets a big win in the main event, and he gets to choose what the stipulation will be for Extreme Rules. But the question is, who came out on top this week as we head into the go-home week of Extreme Rules? Let's see how everyone did here. Ooh, okay, so this week I think it's actually... Oh, wait, no, I think this might be another week that we're tied, but I think SmackDown won overall in terms of stars, but in terms of match quality, I think we both tied. He beat me in my opener, he beat me in one of the mid-card matches, but I beat him in the second mid-card match and the main event. But even then, I think SmackDown got the win here this week. I think it's going to be I don't know how close it's going to be in terms of ratings, but the opener and main event were the highlights of the show. So good booking overall, and good booking for SmackDown. Alright, you'll love to see it. Show quality C. We got 17,000 new fans. Not the best, but okay. I think that in general we're at 2,162,000. So let's see what the show notes. Did you guys see Raquel Gonzalez jump Bianca? Raw made a good pickup with Joaquin Wilde. What a shocker, EO becoming a bad guy. Murphy's winning run continues. How long can he keep this up? The Toronto crowd loves seeing Rude in action. I hate to see Jeff Hardy lose, but props Alexander Wolfe for a good win. Orton getting pushed a lot. Alright, so we had some positives here. We're still number 2, I kind of figured, but how bad are we losing, though? That's the question. We did make some money, we did get some fans, but just overall... Ooh, 178. Wait, I'm at... I might be losing here. Shadow definitely has the most money, but I think he may have beat me here. See, quality show. We got some match bonuses, new fans. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good overall for both shows. Rounds attacked Michaels during the match. Things about to get worse. It's not the same seeing Asuka hating the crowd. I like what Candice LeRae did in the promo. Okay, that promo by Rob Van Dam was actually good. Harley is surprised that Shawn Michaels lost to Samoa Joe by Seth Rollins. Alright, so we're at 178. Now, let us see. He's number 1, but let's see how close we're losing here. Ooh, okay, so 16,000 fans. So the gap is getting a little bigger, but I think, hopefully, by Extreme Rules, the gap will be very, very close to where Monday Night Raw will finally get the upper hand over SmackDown. So it is going to be very interesting going into the final week before Extreme Rules, how things are going to turn out. So guys, stay tuned for it. Guys, this has been awesome. I cannot wait to conclude GM mode and get to 2K23, but this is going to be insane, especially with some of the things me and Shadow have planned. So guys, check that out. And yeah, I think that about does it for this week's episode. So thank you guys for watching. This is the Austinator, signing out. Peace.